Hello, Professor. I wanted to know what is your position on social media and how do you feel about it and how do you think it influences us?
All right. So when social media started to emerge, at first I thought this was a great thing. I saw this kind of as providing us with what some people would call a public sphere, meaning a place where we can gather virtually in this sense, exchange ideas, engage in dialogue, come up with solutions to problems and so on, create community, create connections between us, and all of those sorts of things. And while that certainly theoretically is still possible, the way social media has developed in the United States made it very clear that that's not really a goal that can be achieved in the setup that we have right now. So, first of all, the social media sites, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, whatever else you have, are all privately owned. So these companies have a desire to make a profit. So therefore, they are using us as their source of profit by selling information about us. So this is then not a public sphere anymore. This is a way to make money. Um, so I think that is one fundamental problem of social media in the United States today, or actually then also globally. But even though that is the case, it could still be a public sphere for dialogue, exchange of ideas, and so on. But I think we all know that that's not what's happening on Facebook. Facebook or things like that is basically one person yelling at another person, and we can certainly not think about it as constructive and engaged dialogue with each other. Um, in addition to that, what we know now it basically produces bubbles around us. We will then only network with people that we agree with. Um, and we will see our ideas about the world around us reinforced because all the people that think the same thing as we do say the same things over and over again, which makes us believe that they're absolutely true, and the other people that have other opinions are just fundamentally wrong. And this leads to actually less engagement instead of more engagement on these social media platforms. And then in addition to that, this inherent bias that is created by these bubbles then also leads to the fact that we become fundamentally misinformed if we get our news from social media. So I think all of those things, being misinformed, not engaging with each other, being used for profit, and so on, leads me ultimately to the conclusion that I actually think social media is a horrible thing, both for our democracy as well as for the social connections that exist in our society.
Okay, thank you.